The detailed production tab presents a lot more information in one window, probably the upper limit of what should be displayed on one page, but for brevity I think it's worth going to the trouble of putting it all on one page. Once again we have a time slider which we can move up to suit any certain period between 2000 and 2019, and now it's adjusted for that period. Let's slide it back and it's back the way it was to start with. All of these visuals can of course be expanded. If we click on the focus mode, it will move out, and those two bottom charts are a little bit squashed because we're hard up for space, but by using the focus mode we can expand that, and in this case we're looking at the gas oil ratio, the average gas oil ratio by month for all wells, because I haven't filtered any particular wells off, and that will show that to you. We also have the option of putting in numbers for wells. If you have that particular number, type it in, and now we see the information that's specific to one well, and we've got the information that is of interest to us. We can see that the well did more than almost 15,000 barrels in its life, not a big producer, 39 MSCF uh, of gas, 27,000 barrels, 65% water cut, respectable by Lee County standards. That's a fairly uh, low amount of water. Some wells operate quite happily at 95 or more percent. It's listed as active, although the last time it produced, we can see here, is in August 2017. So it's not quite clear what its fate is at the moment. We can move the slider again. We want to focus on a different period of the well's life. And we can see that not only have the charts changed, but some of these numbers on the left have changed. The water cut has dropped even further. So earlier on in its life, which is not surprising, it was running at a slightly lower percentage of water being produced. And of course the barrels of oil has also changed. We can put that back up again and remove that particular well selection. And now we see production data relating just to section 24. These other values have changed, much higher water cut than the well we were just looking at. And we can of course expand that chart, and we can see that in recent times the water cuts jumped around a bit. That gives us the information that's specific to section 24. We have range, township, units. There's quite a bit of information there. We could also select on status. We could choose to show only wells that have subsequently been plugged, and it would show production up to the time that they were plugged.